Hello guys, it's your boy Jeremiah The Revelous here. Welcome to Hated or Loving Movie Reviews. I went out and I saw Insidious Out of the Further. Did I love it? Did I hate it? Is it a great horror movie of this year, or is it another one of those crappy ones we have every year? We'll find out today. Let's go. So it's a new day, a new horror review. Ha 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 ha. Don't forget to subscribe to your boy for movie reviews, and today I'm going to be reviewing Insidious Out of the Further. So Insidious Out of the Further is the sixth installment of the Insidious franchise. It actually takes place weeks after the Red Door, but it has really no correlations with any of the old characters or any of the old movies, really. It's a new family. So you got this mother named Gemma. You know, she has a special gift. She's not just a traveler. She's also a carrier where she could bring back anything from the further and bring it to our worlds. And I thought that was a very interesting concept. Because when I heard they were going to make a new Insidious movie, I was like, we just had The Red Door. And I actually thought that was a pretty good movie. And that was like a good ending of the franchise. But they decided we're going to make another one. Why not? And it was very poorly advertised. Like, I totally did not know this movie was coming out until literally like last week. And they did the same thing like they did with Evil Dead Burns, where I didn't even know that movie came out. And then I finally heard about it and I didn't get time to watch it. And I was like, well, it's a good thing I caught this one because I am a big Insidious fan. I do like most of the Insidious movies. And I really went into this movie very cautious because I was like, we're doing this again, but we're not explaining certain things that happened in the previous film. So I go into this movie and I gotta say, this movie is actually pretty good. I was actually shocked that this movie was good. You know what I mean? I thought this movie was going to be one of those throwaway Insidious movies that didn't need to be made or anything like that. But this movie was actually pretty damn good. And it's also what I like about it is they really expand the lore and how the abilities are from the further into the real world, how travelers work, how some of the mediums work. You know, it really expands that. And the scares in this one, like, the movie goes. Like, there's scares here, scares here, scares there. It builds tension really quickly. It doesn't wait too long. It doesn't drag out. And I was very engaged in this movie. And all the scare scenes were very frightening at times. One of my favorite scary scenes in the movie, it kind of had like this backrooms type of feel, where Gemma's daughter, she builds a fort made out of like furniture, couch seats and everything like that, something like my daughter does. Gemma just thought that her daughter was in there, and she goes in and it becomes an infinite rooms of like couch cushions, and it was freaking claustrophobic. It was very tense. You see, when you see the demons and they're coming after her, oh my god, I was like, oh, how you gonna get out of here? Like, how you definitely gonna get out of here? And I like the fact that you don't know when you get into the further. That's what makes it cool. And there's another scene with in the dental hygienist, because she's a dentist. Oh man, it was just gruesome. It was just, it was weird and creepy and all that stuff. And I thought that was really cool as well. And then like the main villain, he's like the boss of, you know, of all the Insidious films, I guess. And he's trying to use Gemma to come back into the real world so he could bring out all the acolytes, all the demons from the further onto the earth. And it almost has that, like, you know, the apocalypse type of vibe. I thought that was really interesting. I thought that was really done very well. And they do have Elise in here. She actually plays a key role in this movie. You know, she died in the second one, and she's still that ghost medium that still tries to help out people get out of the further. She still tries to do that. And she gets this help from this tattoo artist that helps Gemma try to stop the main demon. And I thought that was cool. I wish we got a little bit more development with the tattoo artist. I think it would have been more cooler if we get a little bit more of her. But having her and Elise and everybody in this movie, like, because you have Gemma, she is going through a lot because she inherited this from her mom. You know what I'm saying? She had to witness her mom dying and all this stuff. So it kind of messed her up. And having this thing. So all those elements actually make this movie work. Now, what I don't like about the film, and it's not the film's fault, it's more of the franchise's fault. In the end of Insidious Chapter 2, we get a scene where you got Elise and her ghost hunters, because Elise is now dead and she's a ghost, and they're about to help out this family, and she sees this really evil entity. But we never get that explanation. We never follow through with that in any of the Insidious films. And every time I watch an Insidious film, I'm always wondering when we're going to get that. And it looks like we're never going to get that. You know, and also not having the ghost hunter guys. You know, where are they? Like, you know, after the Red Door and then going into this one, they're nowhere to be found. And I felt like, couldn't we get them back in a way? Couldn't they figure out a way to get them back? And also, Elise is like, I think it was her daughter or her niece or something like that in the Last Key movie, you know, because she's the same as Elise. We never hear from them again, which I wanted to see, because I actually thought that she was going to be the next Elise and she was going to help out with the new people and the new cases going into the further. And we didn't ever got her. So it's like, every time I see a new Insidious movie, I kind of want those characters, and we never get that, and we don't get that explanation that happened at the end of Chapter 2. That always brings every single Insidious movie down for me. But overall, even when it gets to the ending and the climax of the movie, it is great. We do have some acolytes that actually are real in the real world, and they're creepy as hell. And they help out the main demon try to get to Gemma in the further, which I thought that was really cool. That third act was crazy. It was scary, and the pacing was great. If you are an Insidious fan, I advise you go out and check this out. I think this is a really good movie. I was surprised about this film. But what do I really rate this movie? Is it a love? Is it a hate? Or is something in between? Well, I'm going to actually give it on the real for real. That's why I give it on the real for real. It was really good. It was surprisingly good. The scares were good. The lore and building on the lore was really good. Like, the story was very engaging. The movie goes, and it doesn't stop. And I like the fact that we didn't get any dull moments in the movies. For me personally, this was actually a surprise movie for me, and a good sequel. Was poorly advertised. I don't know if this movie's going to make any money. I hope it does. If you're a fan of the Insidious movies, go out and watch it. Go watch this movie. This movie is actually really good. Like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you thought about Insidious Out of the Further. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Was something in between? Also, let me know what's your favorite Insidious film. And also make sure you subscribe to your boy. I'm trying to get 500 subscribers. Help a boy out. I really appreciate it. And I really appreciate everybody that watches my videos, that joins this channel. Thank you so much. Check out a video. I try to do one every week. Step into the rabbit hole. I dare you. And I'll see you when I see you. Peace.